All right, Harold, let's start this because I'm fat and I'm ready to eat.
All right, let me rub my belly for good luck real quick.
Oh my gosh, this guy rubbing the belly.
Is that his thing now?
Yeah, dude, he'll just be sitting there talking to you and just start rubbing his tummy.
I mean, I do that shit all the time. I can't say nothing.
it's like what's
when you
it
got
called?
a big belly, you gotta rub it.
It's appreciating what you have, and like it's like it's calming. Welcome to the Jerk Cirlce Podcast. I'm your host Harold, and today we have a special guest. We got Zach on the pod. Always love having him around. Say hi, guy.
Hello.
And then, of course, we got the whole Motley crew here, ready for another episode. Say hi, boys.
What up?
Hola.
And last week we took a week off. I was feeling very lazy. I was feeling very not ready for the pod. But now I'm ready. I'm energetic and I'm hyped and I'm ready to get this pod going. Does anyone got anything?
You said you had planned to do, not you were lazy.
Well, I planned on being lazy. It's like planned laziness.
That's ugh.
That's a whole nother level of laziness if you got a plan to be lazy.
I mean, this dude doesn't do anything a day, so let's be honest.
Hey, that's true. I've seen him work.
Hey, okay. I don't need none of this. I am a very hard worker when I want to be. And that was a time
I really
where
can't say much because I have the easiest job on the planet right now. I just hate it.
Jared, you literally, you remind me of
like... I could put you anywhere in the plant and you would be mad about it.
Yeah, I just don't want to be in that plant.
Jared reminds
me it.
Of like, not that I'm saying that you are special, Jared, but it reminds me of like, when like, the caretaker doesn't keep an eye on the special kid and they just kind of like walk around. I'm like, oh, there's Jared.
Oh yeah, I tried to. I usually get so far ahead and I just go for a walk.
Dude's
I got him, man. Ain't nobody over there says a fucking word. I just stand there for 10 hours and dead.
It does. It sounds depressing.
It looks depressing.
It's horrible.
It kind of looks like...
It's so bad I'd rather work with Scott.
Oh.
I mean, he's going to say some of the dumbest shit ever, but at least he'll say something.
You can get him going. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, until he starts giving you that weird breathing, I'm going to kill you look.
It is rather strange.
The mouth breathing. Man.
Yeah, that was... I'm glad I was looking the other way, because that had to be weird.
My favorite is when he'll say something to you, and he'll just stare at you, and he's just like... like, looking at you. You're like,
oh my gosh, yeah.
Why are you putting me on the spot like that, dude?
Oh, yeah. Anyways, got sidetracked.
Yeah, we did get a little sidetracked, but that's alright. Does anyone, So, I know what I want to open up with, but before we begin, does anyone have anything they want to quickly mention? Anything, to get off the top of their head? Anything that they want to get off their chest real quick? Before we forget.
Yeah, Whatnot app is an addicting thing and terrible for people with a game.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Jared, my hot topic of the week was going to involve that, and I guarantee you it won't involve Dylan. Because
right? Save it till then.
We'll save it to them because I got a whole spiel about that. Because
all right.
You're like a cult leader, dude. You got too many people in this now.
And I've probably spent the least amount of money.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Man, no, I spent like my 10 promo bucks and I still got 3 left. So. But speaking of spending money, the reason the podcast, the main thing I thought of we had to talk about today, Andrew, Zach, as our local Packer fans, I have one question for you. How are we feeling?
Numb to it all.
It wasn't that bad.
I mean, as a Packer fan, it probably wasn't great.
I told myself I wouldn't go on like a huge rant about this. But when you're up 18 points at the 10-minute mark in the third quarter, you'd think that you could probably wrap up the game by then. No, not the Packers.
Hey, but it's the playoffs. They're playing the best of the best.
Same shit, different story.
I mean, they do always make it to the first round. It seems it's like their top play.
I don't know. We've seen the same game.
Yeah, 2020, I think 2021, they were first seed back to back, but ever since then, it's been 7th seed, basically. So me and a couple friends were at Greens, and we were there was a bunch of Bears fans there, and they basically all left at halftime. It was it was so fun. A lot of good food, good drinks, great atmosphere, and slowly I started to just deteriorate inside. So, but it's all right. I guess I wasn't expecting much else. I guess the record for ever since the 7th seed was introduced is 1-9. Packers have the only one win. So basically that stat says if you have the 7th seed, you're probably going to lose. So, yeah. Basically all my thoughts. I could get into it a lot more, but I don't know if you guys want to sit here and listen to that.
I mean, it would be kind of funny, but...
Yeah, we probably could.
Fuck the Packers, man. I hate it.
What about Hank? What's his opinions on it?
Well, my thoughts, on the micro level of the actual game itself, it was very upsetting because, just choke it. Like, we, literally after halftime, if we score anything, you put them away. But then even after that, like, you still had so many opportunities to just, nice game, but just choke. So, like, I don't know how about Andrew, but it felt like it was coming. I think when they got the second field goal and it was, 21-9, I was like, they're going to fuck this up. Like, we're going to lose this game.
When they got the field goal, I was expecting them to get another touchdown at least to make it close. Like, I knew that this game was going to come down to the wire at least. But then when Matthew Golden scored his touchdown, I was like, oh, we've got it. That's still a two-score lead at that point. And I felt better because that was in the 4th. And I was like, oh, yeah, we should have this locked down. We should be fine. Nope.
Nope, they just let him march down with little resistance.
The Jaden Reed drop, the Christian Watson could have been touchdown drop. I mean, they had so many opportunities, and it comes down to them.
Christian Watson doing the whole, Madden, GTA dive into the end zone and almost fumbling it into the end zone was something.
Oh my god, that was one of the best and most, anxiety-inducing plays ever.
That was so fucking funny.
Dude. Seeing him fly, I was like, oh yeah, and then I saw the fumble, I was like, oh no!
Watching it, I thought the dude was playing, Skate 3 or something when he, flew. I'm like, damn.
But now I can hate watch the Bears. And literally the last time I think we recorded an episode, I told you guys how much I hated the Rams. Well, it's a new year, it's a new me. I love the Rams.
It's the one.
Okay.
It's the God of War moment where it's like, destroy my enemies and my life is yours.
Yeah.
And then at some time with the Bears, their luck has got to run out this season, right? Because you can't keep winning games by playing like shit on offense, playing like shit on defense, and just hoping that the other team just
the fourth quarter comeback
epically chokes the game away.
Well,
I don't know if I want to
keep winning like that.
I don't know if I want to push back on it, but at what point is it they're lucky and it's just kind of that's just kind of how they roll?
Well, it reminds me of a couple years ago when the Packers won a bunch of one-score games and they kept talking, we're just winning ugly. And then everyone was like, well, you can't keep doing that, and they didn't. Eventually, in the playoffs, they couldn't win ugly.
I'll push back on it a little bit just because I want to say the Chiefs last year, the 24 season, they were all one score. I think the Vikings in 23 were all one score. And you looked at their following seasons after that, in one-score games, they could not finish. So it's statistically like you have like a great season doing it, but it doesn't last in the long run.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not.
So
You can't consistently win that way. You can for a stretch like a season. Because
well, now you have
because it's so weird. You look at the stats with 3 games Packers played the Bears, and if you just looked at that, you'd be like, man, the Packers dominate them all 3 games.
Yeah.
But
There
you
was
watch the games and you see how it happens. It's like, oh, no, you still got to. Things still happen. On the broader scale, I'm not super upset because going into the playoffs, I didn't really expect a lot because of how they were playing. You know, no Parsons, Kraft, like it. You know, I was like, but yet there's no other great team. So if they got hot, something could happen. But on a broader scale, is if they're keeping LaFleur. The issue with the Packers is that they are just soft. They're a soft team organization.
no aggression, yeah.
And I believe that, like a lot of people point out, one of the, the Broncos game, when Jordan Love went out of bounds and he got late hit, they didn't call it, and then the one player like shoved him back down to the ground when he was standing up. And like no Packers like came and got in the guy's face or anything to like defend him. And it's like, that's a I feel that comes from like, it's from the head down, or like you don't have the leadership. No, there's no like hard nosed guys that hold them accountable. Like, and that as corny as the Bears coach is with the fuck the Packers stuff. It obviously resides with his team, and they've bought into
it builds
that.
Energy. Yeah, you have energy coming into the game because you just want to you really believe what you say, and then you want to defeat your opponent.
It was like, what did I see on X? Someone said when you have a cuck chair coach, it doesn't breed, hard nose for your team. It's like, and like it is like when Johnson got hired and he said that, oh, I love beating, and then beating LaFleur twice, and when LaFleur got in, he kind of whined. He's like, well, I don't really know him like that. I'm surprised he said that. As he was kind of like, like emotional, like offended by it. And it's like, no, to be like, you know what? I'm gonna kick his ass now. He's the Bears because we own the Bears. Says saying stuff like that. He's like, oh, I don't really know him like that. That's kind of weird that he would be like that.
I think it's
because he's a little bitch.
He is.
I think it's because the Packers in general are privileged in the sense that they're just used to winning and they're used to dominating the Bears, and they have for decades. And so you have the mindset of us we'll win this. Like they can talk their smack. They've done it in the past, and we'll beat them. Just normally. The 3 games that we played against them, there's the stat where the Bears only led in 1 of those games, but they won 2 of them. And it's crazy because it comes down to the very end. And I look at the playoff game when you're up 21-3, the play calling that Matt LaFleur goes into, like when you enter playoffs, there should be no conservativeness unless you have such a wide margin of like you have such a big lead to where there's just mathematically there's no way that they can come back. But 9 times out of 10 that doesn't happen. So you should be more on the aggressive side and keep your foot on the gas. We got to keep scoring. That's what they did against the Cowboys, that 2nd seed in 23. They just kept scoring. And then what did you see when they let off and they put out their secondary team? The Cowboys started scoring again, and they had to put out the first offense back out there and keep scoring. So I don't know. Matt LaFleur, it's weird when he has leads, and there's like 8 games where we've had multiple score leads, and we just blow it because I think the play calling at the end is just, let's just run it. Maybe we'll do a pass here and there, but we're gonna do these sweeps, we're gonna do the runs, and it doesn't get you anywhere, and it's just turnovers and turnovers and turnovers, and then your opponents have opportunities and they score.
No, he keeps running that stupid RPO receiver screen combo thing that never works either way you do it, but he loves that play. And the Bears had defense perfectly, and it just.
Yeah. So I mean, it always sucks to not be able to watch your team until September again. That feeling always kind of sucks. But at this point, been used to it for the last like 5, 6, 7 years. So you kind of like you're hoping for something, but you're like, okay, we'll just wait until September again.
It kind of I think I got the perfect analogy for this.
Oh, let's hear
Watching this Packers playoff game is like you take the trash out of the trash bin and you leave it on the floor and you're like, I'll take it out later. And you don't take it out later. You're like, oh, I'll take it out the next day or something like that. And you keep going and going and going. And then when you could have taken the trash out and been done with it and like been off and not worried about it, the one day you're like, oh, I'll finally take it out. You go to look, bam, there's a raccoon in your house. Like, that's what happened to the Packers. They let the raccoon in.
Raccoon.
Yeah.
And the raccoon is Caleb motherfucking Williams.
With his pretty nails.
And cheese grater.
I will say, there's a couple things. So, with Caleb Williams, I'm a realist when it comes to being a Packer fan. Caleb Williams has gotten better with Ben Johnson. I think they actually found something special there. But with the points of these one score games, now you have tape on Caleb Williams and what he can do, especially with Ben Johnson. And the farther that they go in the playoffs, the harder their schedule is next year. So it'll be, I think next year will still be kind of a wide open in the NFC North, like it has been for the last couple of years.
They're just
nothing is a given anymore.
Everyone better watch out, dude. Them Saints, they're coming.
But the problem with the Packers,
they're coming as quick as the Dolphins.
The problem with the Packers, though,
buddy,
is
it's gonna
if
take
you
a
keep
little bit.
LaFleur in that, how can we expect there really be a change?
I mean, with LaFleur,
how can you expect there to be anything different?
I think with LaFleur, like making the playoffs is kind of like a given. Like if you miss the playoffs with LaFleur, that's kind of like the. I know he's already starting to get that seat warmed up, and like at some point it's like great coach, all-time winning record, like number 5 overall or 6 or wherever he's at now. But at some point, kind of like how the Steelers fired Tomlin, like at some point you do have to make a change. But the scary
like
thing
Mike
too,
McCarthy.
the scary thing is though, like you make that change and it's like, what's the next step? That's always scary because it's like, what we don't know what's next.
Well, then you just try something different. So like, is his ego not too much that is he willing to like give up play calling and they hire, like Jared's boy to be the offensive coordinator?
I was thinking that. I was thinking Mike McDaniels, the play caller, would be really cool.
He'd be great as just an offensive coordinator, and that's
then
yes.
So then LaFleur can just worry about managing all the teams in that. I don't think he is.
I don't
think he's willing to do that. So it's like, I don't know.
The problem is, I think they're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place because if you're probably not going to let him go. You'd probably look at trading him because he still has a year on his deal. If you decide not to go, like if they can't, agree on some contract, to try to get some picks and some cap money and whatnot. But if you do go with him, it's like, what are you going to extend him? And then Matt LaFleur needs to tell, Brian Gutekunst and Ed Policy, like, what are you going to do differently to get over this hump that we're in?
Yeah.
And I get it, like, yeah, you had injuries, but the 49ers had injuries.
Everyone.
And they're
Everyone
still in
has
it.
injuries.
Everyone has injuries. Like, it happens. You need to coach in a way where these guys are going to step up and maybe your play calling needs to be better. It definitely does. But, like, you got to say something to Brian and Ed to show that there's going to be change and it's not going to be the same thing. Because at this point, fans are just expecting to make the playoffs and probably be the 7th seed.
Yeah, and then just bow out right away.
Yep.
Like they always do.
The NFC Steelers.
Do that. You know, is he gonna? Are they gonna get rid of Bisaccia and we actually get a
Oh,
decent?
please do.
special
Please.
teams
That's the
coach?
one thing I'm calling for. That guy needs to go.
What? I don't get it because it's like is it just like just a curse? Because like Bisaccia looked great on the Raiders as the special teams coordinator, and like he gets brought in, and it's like, oh, this is gonna be great. And like that first year with, Nixon doing the returns and stuff, the kicking game's always the kicking game, but it's like, okay, this is something to build upon. And then year 2, it's like it like regresses to the point that you lose 2 or 3 games just because of kicking issues, just because of special teams gaffes. I mean, shit. The playoffs last year against the Eagles, the first play you guys coughed it up for the Eagles, and that game was close.
Yep.
That changed the momentum.
That freaking ball was ours, 100%.
Yeah, that was a
that
bullshit
camera
play.
angle shows
He
Nixon
clearly
holding
recovered
it. Yeah, I was so mad. I was so mad at that play when they came out and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's the Eagles ball," and I was like, "What Eagles player are we looking at here?"
But that goes into a different case where the Packers always have to beat the other team and the refs because we never get fair calls, and that is 100%. Everyone agrees with. Every other fan base, right?
I'm not gonna come out and say that because
I disagree.
I'm not gonna come out and say that. I'm trying to be a realist here.
That play, every.
Yeah, but there's calls that are missed both ways. It's not just the Packers. It's
I will agree with Zach on one thing. If you watch any Packer game with Micah Parsons in it, there are so many holds that they do not call that it's like, I understand you can't call every hold because we're going to be here all day, but come on. Yeah. You got to call them if they're egregious. Him thing.
Because supposedly that's how it was in Dallas for him.
I will say that, was it that throw to Musgrave in the end zone against the Bears? How is that not pass interference? Like the guy ran over Musgrave and he was trying to grab the ball and he couldn't even get close to it. That was
that might have been one, but I don't think this game there's any egregious things.
That was
back
the
to
one
the
that
coaching.
really stood out to me.
The one thing where I got so pissed was the last drive we had the ball when we had that big play to get it over the 50-yard line midfield, and we had 50-some seconds left, and then LaFleur takes a timeout. No sense. Made no sense to do that. And then 2 plays later was when Ryan got hurt, and then we had to do a 10-second runoff.
Yeah.
And then they basically had to just take shots at the end zone because you couldn't, do anything over the middle or whatever. That's bad coaching. There's no reason to take a timeout there. They had plenty of time to spike it or call play and go,
How are you going to get a delay game after a timeout, too?
I don't know.
That was upsetting. It's like you had the timeout to figure this out. Why do we not have the play figured out?
I think I heard sometimes that LaFleur gets frazzled and it takes him forever to get the play calling, and then it leads no times for the the checks and stuff. That who knows, but
yeah, we'll see. I mean,
that one because McDaniel's done that 3 times.
Yeah, so that's another reason. If he had a offensive coordinator that's a play caller, then he could be more mindful with time clock awareness and stuff. If he's not worrying about all that, I don't know. I don't think it'll happen.
That's kind of always been a LaFleur thing. Even when he first got there, it's always death taxes and Packers taking a timeout because they can't get that play call.
Always wasting timeouts.
I think that's why Rodgers and LaFleur kind of butted heads a little bit because Rodgers would always want to run a play, and LaFleur would call something, and Rodgers would be like, "No, we ain't running that. That's stupid. I'm taking my shot."
Yeah,
he was kind of controlling the play calling there, but
yeah,
we'll have to wait and see. I just don't see if they fire or if they trade LaFleur. Who are you gonna bring in that's better than LaFleur?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I'm not.
Harbaugh is not better. I wouldn't say is better than LaFleur. He's known to blow plenty of games.
Yeah.
He can't get far in the playoffs. Like that's John Harbaugh. That's basically what he's been for the last 10 years.
Mike McCarthy.
No, like the
Take
hot
him to
name.
Miami.
The hot name you hear is Stefanski. Well, I don't know why he's the, everyone's darling. I was like, what? I don't know, but there needs to be a shakeup. But they keep him, like I said. I think he needs to get play calling taken away or give it up. Like, stop. They can't just go back.
Gotta get rid of Rich Bisaccia. You gotta get rid of him. I think Halfley is definitely gone. He's the favorite to go to the Dolphins.
Ooh.
But he will probably get a head coaching position because there's like 7 of them open.
Do that. We'll bring Jimmy Leonard back to Wisconsin as a D coordinator.
We'll see.
But I think it was interesting, Andrew, because you said earlier about calling your shot, and I think that would be a great segue into our next topic. Calling your shot right now as we sit. There are 8 teams remaining in the playoffs. Who's winning the Super Bowl? Who's making the Super Bowl?
Going first?
I can go first. I'll let you guys think about it because I kind of jumped it. So, I kind of thought about it, and I think that this year, like, there's obviously, like, I don't think there's really any, like, super favorites. It's a very strange year. You don't have your Mahomes. You don't have your Burrows. You don't have, like, you got Josh Allen. That, you don't really have a whole lot of, like, proven veteran, like, been to the playoffs a bajillion times, ready to win it. Except maybe Stafford and the Rams. But with all my thinking and all the process that I've been doing, I think the Seahawks win it all. And I know people look at Sam Darnold. They look at Sam Darnold and they don't know what to expect of him. And people are like, well, he always shits the bed in the playoffs. Sometimes you gotta have a little bit of faith, And yeah, I get it. We haven't seen the best of Sam Darnold in the playoffs. I think we see it this year. I think the offense around him is good. That defense is scary. I think we see we're gonna see Darnold is gonna do something. I think that we're all gonna be talking about for a long time, and that's win a Super Bowl, and all the Vikings fans are gonna be like, shit. At least we got 9, and then they'll cry in their sad little corner. So I think the Seahawks do it. I think they got it. I think they got the good luck charm on them.
What are the matchups?
Let's check it out right now.
For this week, it's Broncos, Bills, Patriots, Texans, Seahawks, Niners, and Bears, Rams.
Harold, I low-key think the 49ers are going to win this game against the Seahawks.
I do too.
Shit, the problem
about that damn Seahawks. They sacrifice everything to get here.
Like
they're gonna sacrifice somebody else in this next round.
Purdy's gonna like snap his ankle, and Christian McCaffrey's gonna get even stronger.
He's gonna throw the ball and then go run downfield and catch it.
Right?
Yep.
Who's next?
I guess I could go. So I like a lot of the teams that are left. I think the Texans have a really good defense. I am a believer. I like the Denver defense and offense. I even like Drake May. He was always good at North Carolina. The 49ers have been through a lot. Seahawks have a really good defense. Rams look really good. The only team I guess I'm not completely sold on is the Bears because their defense is just terrible. And defense wins championships. But I think I truly see the Rams winning it all this year. I like their offense. They've got a lot to work with. Their defense is solid too. Plus, I would really like to see Devontae Adams get a ring. I think that would be really cool. And Puka Nacua. I mean, Adams has been trying for years in Green Bay, and we just, we couldn't get him there, and we went to the Raiders, and obviously that was a failed experiment, but...
Yeah, that wasn't going nowhere.
I think the Rams, he's really got a shot, and he's just a touchdown machine for Stafford's got a lot of playoff experience. I think if that defense can hold, I think they could probably win it.
Is it ridiculous to say whoever wins between the Seahawks and the Rams, I think, win it all?
No.
Yes.
I probably agree with that.
Anyway,
Any Believers out there?
no.
I think
Yeah.
that we are going to see a refresh of a recent dynasty,
I don't want it.
and that is going to be the Patriots.
That's what I think. I think we're getting
I
Patriots.
don't want it. Please don't let it happen.
I think they'll get to the Super Bowl. I don't know if I'm sold that they're gonna win. Just because Drake May, he hasn't had a lot of terrible performances, and it always happens at the worst time. If you've been great all season, you're gonna have a 3-interception game. It's gonna happen, and I think it's gonna happen either in the playoffs or if they make it to the Super Bowl.
Good.
He doesn't have playoff experience, but he is 1-0 right now. So I don't know. It's hard to argue that. I definitely think they make it. My matchup was Patriots Rams. So
It will do it. And to tell you the truth, I'm not going to be shocked any team wins. It's really
right.
That's the best part about this
Kinda even.
playoffs. There is no dominant team.
Oh, yeah, it's so great.
yeah. I mean, it'll make the games entertaining to watch. Because you don't there isn't a dominant team that you're like, oh yeah, this team is whoever God try to beat them. It's like you could throw out any matchup for the Super Bowl, be like, yeah, I could see it.
Mm-hmm.
Jared, which one of your divisional rivals do you want to? If you had to pick one to win the Super Bowl, who would you prefer?
So I kind of got two answers for this.
Well, there's only two options, so.
Well, no, more like I have my answer of who I think's going to win the whole thing, and vice versa. I have my answer of who I would like to see in the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who I think's going to win the whole thing is the Rams. I think as of the playoffs are going, I think they're the hottest team right now in there. Stafford's having a hell of a season. And that whole team's, they're probably the least injured out of them all. They've got injuries too, don't get me wrong, but I think it's going to be the Rams either way winning the whole thing. Now, what I'd like to see, which also pisses me off because I hate the fucking Bills. God, I hate the Bills, but I love Josh Allen. Josh Allen is fucking awesome.
I would love to see Josh
as a
Allen.
player or
Yes,
not,
finally, that would be cool.
If I would root for I would like to see Allen win.
I would like to see him win out of any other team in there. And then just because I hate the Packers with a passion, I'd like to see the Bears at least make it to the Super Bowl.
Ew, no. Oh,
I saw somebody. Bears have to win the Super Bowl because they need to afford their new stadium.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah. They are moving to Indiana.
Yeah, the Indiana Bears.
Indiana Gear Bears.
The Gary Bears.
Care Bears, dude.
Gary Bear. Oh, that's perfect.
Could you? So what happens when they move to Indiana or Gary or whatever? And I apologize if you're from Gary, Indiana or whatever. What happens when they move there and they're in the off season? All right, let's go to the stadium to warm up, and they go there and the whole stadium's just gone. Someone stole the whole thing.
Stadium's just gone.
It is fucking Gary, Indiana.
Heist of the century right there.
Oh, yeah.
They're looking around people's houses. They see this big ass stadium in someone's backyard. What you got back there? Oh, nothing.
What you got?
That's none of your business.
They have a little tarp over it. Oh, nothing. It's just an old broken car.
Forget about it.
Dylan, did you say? I don't know. I can't remember.
He has not.
I agree with Zach. I think I'm going with Patriots. But I think I think it's gonna be Seahawks Patriots.
Ooh, that's flashbacks to Super Bowl.
That's my least favorite option of what's left.
Right? Yeah, that's true.
Hey, well, I'm just saying, me and Harold are the only that bracket with 100% pick rate right now.
Perfect.
So
I never even got in it.
You did not? I sent
No, I
Oh.
know you invited me. I forgot
Okay.
all about it.
That's okay.
Yeah, I
Don't
didn't
worry,
do it
it'll
either.
collapse after this week.
I almost
probably.
I wanted to get E-Rock in it, but I kind of was like afraid that I'd have to sit and explain to him how to do it, and I was like, I really don't want to. I don't want to.
You just pick a team, buddy. Just pick a team.
Yeah. It's one or the other. You got a 50-50 shot. Oh,
Technically.
God, E-Rock.
Oh,
I
man,
love
what a
that guy.
guy. That guy's goofy. I think if we ever, as one of us becomes president, I think we got to get that guy in some kind of office. I don't know which one.
No.
No?
Absolutely
Can he
not.
be the Speaker of the House?
Harold,
Can he be like the press
the
secretary?
only reason I only need one reason to turn this all around.
What?
That man literally said in the bathroom, wouldn't that be the life? Getting pissed on all day.
He's... Hey!
You don't want him in office. He does not belong in it. He's a funny guy. He belongs on stage. Maybe not in office.
Socrates and Plato had to sit and think about life, and that's the modern day E-Rock, just thinking about life and the sponge cake.
I mean, that he does.
Wouldn't that be the life, man? Just getting pissed on all day.
You know, I will take a guy with that
God, that
mindset
guy.
over a guy that's like to sit in the bathroom like it's like a Sharpie. It doesn't like just sitting there all mad, dude. Like, you know.
Was that you?
No.
Oh.
No, there was a guy in the bathroom that kept wiping. He was like, "I'm gonna leave if it keeps coming." He's like, "It's like a Sharpie."
How many guys do you meet in that bathroom, dude? You gotta be
Listen,
up
I mean,
there
he's
for a
in
while.
there all the time.
You know.
Yeah,
was
a
a-
lot.
You know,
That
like
was a
how
Parks and Rec get.
it's like
Was it?
Yeah, with what's his face? Guardians of the Galaxy.
Chris Pratt.
Oh, Chris Pratt.
Yeah, that was a good
Never
pass
seen the show.
bit.
The bathrooms inside my place of employment remind me of like when you go on like a Freaks and Strangers mission in like Red Dead Redemption or GTA 5. It's like, what am I doing here? Who are these people?
But yeah, you're there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get 100% completion. What can I say, baby?
Ah, I respect that.
Hmm
100% completion, bro. You've like replayed the story 7 times already.
It's a masterpiece.
This week? Oh, God.
Oh,
We love you, Harold.
I love you too.
So does that toilet seat.
Well, between him or the other guy at work, I don't know which one's better friends with.
Well, yeah, I think he's might be
I
worse
think
than Harold.
I don't even think Harold's the worst one at work. That's the sad thing. Actually, he's definitely not the worst
You
one
know-
at work.
I don't even think I'm like horrible with it. It's just I'm very vocal, so everyone knows when I go.
I mean, that
Is
is
it
true.
is it like clockwork, like right at a specific time?
Oh,
you're
yeah.
heading up there?
Dude,
Normally-
every morning he gets
normally-
in here.
Yeah,
They do their
Normally
meeting,
there's one
he
in the
goes to
morning.
Shitter.
1 in the morning.
Normally there's one like mid-morning, like 10 o'clock-ish.
Yeah, right around 10.
And then after he eats, because after he eats, his tummy's full. He's got to poop
Yep,
again.
Yep. One after lunch.
And then usually there's like one after last break. Sometime in there. Just to
Okay.
kill time.
Well, the ones that are non-negotiable: poop in the morning, poop after lunch. That's pretty much.
Those 4 are the non-negotiable. There can be more. I've seen you go on more.
But I've
God,
I've also gone on less. There's been times where I've had no time. I just have to work, and I poop on my breaks. I wish I
Yeah,
could
I don't do
not.
that.
I wish I could poop during my paid time, but you know, I gotta poop on my breaks.
Always do it during paid time.
Speaking of
Your breaks are paid time.
you know what I
I mean,
mean?
that's true, but still,
Actual
it's
break time. But speaking of breaking, Dylan, your your guy that kept calling you, he's apparently international. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know about.
you wanna?
That's not international. That's...
Right, I was gonna say that.
Or is that intercontinental? Because he's in the States, or
Hmm,
nationwide?
thank you.
That's what we'll go with. Because international is like you're leaving the States, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's apparently in Idaho.
Idaho.
Weedman Lawn strikes again.
That is fucking hilarious, though.
It's crazy.
How he randomly calls you and then shows up at your sister's. Or is it weird and creepy?
I was like, why should it be Scott?
That?
Dude,
You know, that really wouldn't even surprise me if it was.
I don't know. I feel like if I call,
Like, if you were to let him name a lawn care service, that's 100% where he would go.
Yeah.
I feel like if Scott called and I responded with like my name's Ugg or something, or what was it?
My name's Ugg.
My name's Grub or Grug. I forgot what it was. I feel like if I answered with that,
You said Bub.
Bub.
My name's Bub.
I feel-
B-U-B, Bub.
I thought if he answered that or he called and got that as an answer, I feel like he would have went so hard into it immediately afterwards. Like immediately would have been
Oh my
like,
goodness.
Bob.
Maybe he's playing the long game.
Oh, he could be.
Hey.
What if this is like
Smart enough.
What if this is like your whole family conspiring a single prank against you, Dylan? Like they're trying to like long
That'd be
con.
hilarious.
Funny shit.
They got like
Best
the
prank of
seeds in his head right
2026.
now, and it's growing. And then at some point, he's gonna be like, "It's real," and they're gonna gaslight like, "It never was real. It never happened."
Nobody called you.
Weed Man, Dylan, we don't know. Weed Man's bad. What are you talking
Look,
about?
I have the messages right here. Oh,
They're gone.
they're not there.
But Harold, on the podcast, he had a phone call.
You go to like play the
Podcast just
podcast and it's
deleted.
wiped. It's like it's like the Matrix pen on that part of the segment. It just skips it.
Mm.
Weed Man Lawn. I think unless someone else got something they want to say, I think we're ready for our hot topics.
I'm good.
Mhm.
Well, before we get to the end of our show, we do our hot topics of the week, and I don't know if this is going to be Dylan's one, but I can tell spiritually it might be. Jared, you were a cult leader. You created problem after problem after problem. Because
Like
you
I
wanted,
said, I wasn't even intending to tell
You-
Dylan because I didn't even think he was
wanted-
into that shit.
you wanted your promo dollars, and now you got monsters because somebody, I'm not gonna name any names, Cheyenne, her was watching me do one of them, and she got interested in it, and was like, "Oh yeah," and then the scariest thing I thought I could hear came out of her mouth. "Oh, they're selling rocks on this one too." Fucking hang it up. It's game over, dude. And then she was showing me her haul, and it's like she got like one of like SpongeBob and Patrick fucking Goofy Goober ones. She got one of like rocks and stuff, and then she got like a couple like other SpongeBob ones, and I'm like, they're badass looking. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm like, oh man, I'm like,
Oh man,
I did get
that's
a.
not bad.
Rocks, you're
It's-
telling me.
It's all right. I got a little into it too. Got me a Batista card, pretty badass looking.
Batista.
But yeah, WhatsApp card buying app, or as Jared did,
I mean, they got all kinds of shit.
Well, yeah,
They got
lot
a bunch
other
of stuff
I
on
haven't
it.
ventured out of
Yeah.
it, but
dude
I
was
haven't
selling
ventured
like
far out of
we buy
cards.
clothes.
dude was selling N64 games
listen.
on it. I saw
I say
that.
I looked into some of the retro video games. That's the only other thing I've checked out.
Buy golf.
There's a lot on there.
There's so much shit. But yeah, it can get addicting.
The UPS driver isn't happy with us, so. But that
Dude, that
that's
mail guy's got to be happy. He's delivered like 2 things every day this week. Pretty much since last Friday, I've gotten something from Whatnot every day.
My mailman must be wondering what the fuck, because usually it's just the random like flyer papers that come, and then random bills from people that lived here years ago that never changed, and they still send them here. Otherwise, pretty much all my stuff is, paperless, so I don't get much mail. But now this week it's been like 1 or 2 things every day.
your weekly.
He's probably just thinking somebody's new living there.
Yeah, I must be so new here,
The old guy must have moved out.
But it gets easy. Just that
He's gone.
card. I almost swiped and bought a $400 card the other day.
Oh,
Ooh.
That's why I have to keep my thumb off the screen because I'm like nervous. I'm like, what if I accidentally pay like 20,000 for that
dude,
Michael Jordan card?
Seriously, I don't leave my thumb anywhere near the bottom of my phone. Because I like watching some of these auctions that give away cool shit. Well, these cards are going for $300, $400, $500, $600. I'm like, I do not want to swipe and get that.
Is it like the second you hit the button, it's over?
You have to like
No,
put your,
so
you have to,
they run a certain amount of seconds per auction. And then a lot of them, unless they do sudden death, every bid adds like 4 to 7 seconds onto the auction.
But on your phone, you have to
like
swipe the thing to the right.
Yeah.
You bring it up on the computer, you just have to tap the thing.
Just click it, I think.
It's
kind
kind
of best that I'm not on there because I might be in debt.
There's a lot of sports memorabilia stuff you can buy.
There's a lot of cool shit on it.
Don't start that. That's gonna be bad.
Like
and then you get competitive. If someone's bidding against you, you're like, you motherfucker, I'm getting this.
I just got done giving up sports gambling. I don't need to move into something else.
Yeah, Andrew, I saw this one guy had
a. It's terrible if you're into gambling because that's basically what it is.
I saw a dude with a Sydney Sweeney 101 card. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He's like, oh shit, I'm all in. Rent ain't getting paid this month.
It gets wild. The other night I was trying to win some of these Drake May cards and just couldn't. Just kept getting sniped.
It's hard to get this shit right now.
That'd be terrible.
The quarterbacks are the worst ones, dude. Like, I saw like a college like Dan Marino one. I was like, oh, that looks cool for Jared. And it was like first bid was like 200. I'm like, oh.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you ain't getting any of them for cheap.
I feel like you guys, the way you're talking about this is like the picture of like Lois in the background, and she's got like that twitch under her eye, and she's staring at the pill bottle, and that pill bottle is this app.
It's understandable, yeah. That's pretty much what it is.
I
mean, I got it going right now.
Who's?
Yeah, like.
I think just sitting there winning some free giveaways.
That's what I'm doing.
Who would you say
I'm
has
I'm done doing these breaks. And then the other day I just bought 3 teams in a break.
Who got the tendrils deep in, or who got the most like what app stuck in them? Like fuck, I'm in it. I'm like I can't put it down.
I mean, at this group, it's definitely Zach and Dylan.
Yeah.
Why is it me?
Dylan, I heard you like those wild cards.
Oh, I love the wild cards.
Those are neat. I've been on a couple.
Like I said, if you're buying them to keep them, they're fucking awesome. If you're buying cards to try to resell, they're not.
It's hard to get a price for them.
They're all 1 of 1s or 1 of 3, so it's hard to get a value for them.
I found some.
Right, like there's some you just don't care about. You know, I'll let them go for whatever because you get them fairly cheap. But
right.
Is that like collectively like all of your guys' hot topic?
Honestly,
no, I got a different one.
Oh, okay.
I mean, at this point, it might as well be.
That's mine.
I got one.
I was just curious.
Would you like me to go?
Sure. Yes.
Okay, so my hot topic. Going into the college football playoffs, I wasn't really overly excited. I don't know, I didn't get into it. But as we get to the national championship coming up Monday, I'm really excited to see that. One, because it's a team that have they ever been there?
Indiana or
no?
Yeah, Indiana. I don't give a fuck about Miami.
No, they have the record for the most losses of any college football team.
Okay, I thought so. And they are just, unlike the NFL, this team looks dominant. They're steamrolling everybody they touched. And I'm excited to watch them steamroll Miami. I hope that's what happens. Like I said, it's a small school. It's not one of, because college, since they started college football playoffs, it's been like 4 teams? They're always there. Bama, Ohio
Georgia,
State,
Ohio
Clemson's
State.
been there, Georgia. Yeah. It's the same few teams, and it gets real annoying. This is the first time we've had like an underdog team that I guarantee you not a single person at the beginning of the season is like, yeah, they're going to make the playoffs.
Well, I mean, they made the playoffs last year, and they improved.
Yeah, they were an early exit last year, but
right.
I'm still surprised. I'm surprised Miami made it to the Natty.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think anyone thought they were
that's surprising.
I don't think anyone thought they saw this dominant run.
Because before, when the bracket even came out of like what the last like 3 or 4 teams, Notre Dame thought that they were gonna get in, and then all of a sudden Miami was slotted in. Because like it's not how NFL playoffs are determined. It's really weird.
Right.
No, they have a committee that ranks them.
Yeah,
puts
literally.
them in.
And so like Miami gets put in there, so they're like, "Wait, me? You're talking to me? You're pointing at me?" So yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, that was it for me.
Dylan, you want to go? Oh.
Or Dylan?
Anybody?
I say Dylan kind of.
I don't know. I'm kind of chilling on that whatnot thing
Right.
because it got me.
It's
It
fun.
got me.
It's got you by the
love it.
nutsack.
Yeah.
Send help.
It's fun. I could
Stand
be
out.
taking that money somewhere else and doing other things.
Right.
Aren't as productive.
It could be crack, you know. It could be worse.
Well, I could be going and losing $1,000 or so at the casino and not, at least
Have
I'm getting
nothing to
something, I
show
guess,
for
right?
it?
Yeah.
At least now I have an entire desk full of cards.
Oh, so we went
Literally.
to the card show the other weekend. And me and Jared are kind of thinking about getting a little side hustle, maybe selling some cards on like eBay or doing a whatnot thing. So we go like, we want to get some cards for that. I got my price. I'm doing it. This motherfucker buys 5 cards for his personal collection. Doesn't even
All
contribute.
Dolphins, baby.
Doesn't even contribute to it. And I'm like, you're not here. It's like, I just put them in your pile because you're gonna. I'm like, mother.
I say I picked out some. I assume it's
Yeah.
pile.
But he puts them in my pile of paper. Like, this son of a bitch.
you pay for it, but I'll pick them out.
Yeah. No,
That's
his
called
personal
being
collection.
smart.
Or then he's like, no, I'm gonna get this Rikishi card for Harold.
Yeah, I was gonna get it for Harold, and then he's like, "Man, it's like $450." I'm like, "Wow, I don't like him that much."
Yeah, I would say I'd be like, hell no.
Ugh. Almost $500. Oof.
Fucking Harold.
And then, yeah. So I'm hoping the Oshkosh one, Jared actually keeps his eye on the ball and helps a little.
Yeah, I should. I should.
Should,
I got
will he?
100 of them coming from whatnot. They're just free.
Yeah.
Because I'm what they call a givey goblin.
Probably not any good either.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really. Some of them are actually like that Aaron Judge I got. Fuck,
Yeah.
I got sent an Aaron Judge card that last sold for like $30-$35.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's
Can't
cool.
argue with that. It didn't cost me a penny.
Let's see, the gimme I got was a
Sticker.
Devonta Smith.
Ooh.
Well, aside from that one. A champ is here card. Devonta Smith with the Eagles.
Okay.
Devontae, he's about the only guy in that team I like other than Saquon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. All right, what about Hank? You got a hot topic?
We kind of sprung this on me last minute, so I didn't really get time.
I
to
did
think.
just
guess-
ask him
sprung
an
this
hour
on me.
before we
Yeah.
started.
So I guess, this one might be a little over a week old, but I got 2. One is that I won Jared's fantasy football league.
You did? Congratulations, by the
I
way.
did. Yep.
It only took
Boy.
Got the monkey off my bat. Broke the
10
curse.
years, I think.
Yeah,
but
buddy.
That.
He finally did it.
Yeah. Felt good. That I think Jared's changing it. It's winner take all now. So I won all $500, I believe.
Oh,
Oh, congratulations. Congratulations.
No, I think it's still
I say
Oh,
we're
no.
still going first
60-40.
and second place.
yeah.
I
pretty
take
much
the
up to-
congratulations back.
Still decent.
Why?
I'll take the win. And it was exciting. I've never been into the final matchup either. Championship
Oh, this
match.
is the worst year ever for me.
So I was like, damn, this is
I say I
This is
got
nice.
second in my Yahoo League.
Yeah.
So
Same.
I should be getting paid out on Friday, I think.
we got that. And then the second one, because I probably won't be on the podcast before this happens, but I am very excited to play some poker against you guys coming up in a couple.
Well,
Oh, yeah. The tourney.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Seems
Seems
like-
like a hell of a lot more people
seems
than
like-
I thought it sounds
Yeah,
like.
seems
coming.
like Jared's round up.
I say, yeah, you just keep it people every time we talk about it.
Yeah,
I checked, we were at like 15 people coming.
pretty good. We
What?
might have to buy some more
Wow.
poker chips, but
We got 2 full cases. I think we'll be all right.
mm,
Anybody got poker chips?
I got
I do
potato
not.
chips.
I do not know.
Now, potato chips might work.
Oh, like I said, the ones you have, we
Some
can
of
get
them will
one
disappear.
for
Yeah,
pretty
especially
cheap.
with Harold there.
But
Oh,
no,
and Harold, we ordered a porta potty just because you're coming.
no,
Thank you. Just for me.
Cassandra's like, I don't want him plugging up my toilets.
She did not say that. You're such a liar. I could hear the smile on your face as you were saying that.
What do you mean?
You could hear the smile.
I
on
could
his
hear
face?
it, dude. I listen. I don't look at him always, but I know what he looks like always. You know,
What?
Yeah, big dumb ginger.
Okay.
my big sexy dumb ginger. There.
Yeah.
He's like Sam Darnold, baby, big red.
What up, big bread? No, I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be fun.
That is gonna be fun.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun.
Mhm.
I think.
Bigger question is Andrew and the wife coming, or just Andrew?
I have to ask her again because honestly, I don't know if I did.
I mean, you're both more than welcome to.
I don't remember honestly.
Zach's sitting here like,
No,
I'm about to
it'll be
make
a good
so
time.
much money off of these goofy ass goobers.
Probably, dude.
I mean, I'm calling it now. It's going to be Zach and Damon at the end.
When is this again?
First Saturday in February, so 7th, I believe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, Zach plays a really slow game, so I could definitely see it.
Well, and it's going to be, I'm sure, just as slow, especially if there's actually money on the line.
Right.
It's not like we're playing prominence poker where money don't matter on there.
Right.
Especially when you get people
I
like
might
Harold
have to
and
play a
Cheyenne
little
that are
bit of
gonna
that to get
rebuy
ready.
in 100 times.
100 times.
Well, they're so I'm
That's a
setting it up
little.
to a certain point. They could rebuy in as many. Hey, every time they buy in is another $20 into the pot.
That's what I mean. That's a little excessive.
100 times is a lot. That's a lot of cash to bring.
That hey, you know, if they want to bring that, I'll gladly donate it to somebody.
Sure ain't gonna be me.
I'm sure it won't be
Donate
me.
it to the Big Booty Judy Foundation.
Big booty Judy. Now, me and Dylan are going out right away, and we're going to shoot some pool.
Probably not.
Oh yeah. Why you don't shoot pool?
Not well.
I don't either, so it's perfect. Trust me, I am god awful at pool.
Eli's like a little demon at pool, so I hate
Yeah.
playing with him. My goodness.
He had a real professional train him though.
He really had like, he's telling me, he's like, I had this guy who was like almost a champion or was a champion at one point. I'm like, get out of here. You invited me to play. I don't want to play with you if you're just going to whoop my butt every time.
Yeah, it really doesn't make it very fun.
I can't even hit the ball straight and you're putting 12 in a row. Get out of here.
Right? Oh, I feel you. Anyway, anybody else? Andrew's got to go
Andrew's
yet.
gotta go, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So mine's just really random. Just because I saw one post about it, and then I saw another one, and then I saw 3 and 4. But why do sleep experts expect us to do nothing before we go to sleep? Like, I see a post and they're like suggesting, oh, you know, like an hour before you fall asleep, you should just stare at your ceiling. Or read a book. I'm like, I'm not Nancy Drew. Okay? I don't do that. I prefer doom scrolling on my phone for 2 hours with it being 3 inches from my face so that the blue light from it can just burn my retinas away. That's what I do. I ain't reading no book, I ain't staring at no ceiling. So
Yeah. No,
piss
that's
off,
not-
sleep experts. I fall asleep just fine after that.
See, I'm I used to be the opposite. I would just put YouTube on and eventually fall asleep. But now, since this little Whatnot app showed up, I pretty much fall asleep with my phone in my hand every night.
Oh, no, can't do that.
Yeah, quite a few nights now that's happened.
Do you just wake up to a random stream in the morning?
Yeah.
he finds out he actually bought
Dude,
stuff.
I've actually had it happen once now where I fall asleep around 9:30, give or take.
Uh-huh.
I get up at about 3:45 and that sumbitch was still streaming.
Oh my god.
Same guy. I'm like, holy fuck, how many cards you got?
Some of them go forever, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some people, that is their business. That's how they make money.
Right.
So yeah, they'll stream at all hours of the night. That's gonna be
What if
me
you-
and Hank someday.
What if you set up a program so that you sit on your phone 24/7, like doing the giveaways, and you keep a phone at home?
I mean,
All you need is like a program or something.
I pretty much do that at work
Oh,
until my phone battery gets too dead. Cause damn, just going on that app drain your battery.
Yep.
Yes, it does.
That's why right now it's sitting here plugged in.
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I'm not doing nothing either.
I'm sitting here.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Was that everyone?
I think that. Yeah. Wait,
I
So,
think so.
did Zach?
Yeah, Zach went.
Yeah,
Okay,
his was
for me.
poker.
Poker. Yep.
yeah, we had 2.
Yeah, and win the fantasy football league.
Yep,
I think we're ready to wrap this big bad
I
boy
think
up.
so.
Well, this is the Jerk Circle podcast. I'm your host Harold, and until next time, I will see you folks later. Goodbye.